Big games, big bets, better drinks. You're listening to Happy Hour Playbook, your guide to the winning side of sports and lifestyle. I'm Chris, and we're officially on air. Let's see what's on the slate today. Welcome to episode 2 of the Happy Hour Playbook. My name's Chris.
I'm Wes.
And pull up a chair, have a seat, and let's get started. Episode 2 today, we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple of things. First thing being the Olympics. Second thing being the NBA trade deadline. And third, a little peek of our lives inside of surgery. And the last thing we're going to talk about is going to be stand-up comedy. Kind of comedians we like to see, big venues versus small venues, who we've seen so far and who we want to see in the future.
Sure.
Now we're going to go ahead and get started with our first segment, which is going to be a reoccurring segment. If you guys didn't join in for the episode 1, it's going to be called the Happy Hour Pour. Today we're going to be talking about this drink here, which is
National Margarita Day.
National Margarita Day. Mr. Wesley picked us up some.
These are margaritas, the house margarita from On the Border, made with Jose Cuervo. And I'm not a margarita guy, but this is pretty good.
Pretty tasty. Our rating system we have, 1 being the best, 3 being mediocre. First one's going to be playoff worthy. Second, first round exit. And third is going to be called the practice squad. I'm going to go ahead and give my vote. This is going to get a 1 for me, playoff worthy. I'm not a real big margarita guy, but it does make me think about being on the beach somewhere, which I hate the beach. But I can see it.
Love the beach.
I don't like the sand.
You got a beach body.
Oh, beach body, no sand. I don't like the sand.
We don't have sand in Texas. We have mud.
Mud bugs.
I'm going to give it a 1. For those that don't know, when we weren't recording ourselves talking earlier, I rated it a 2. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it to a 1 because it is pretty good.
It is. Goes down really smooth.
Only
I like
about
the
$9.
$9 isn't bad. A limey kind of hint of lime in there.
No cucumber.
No
once
cucumber.
Again, Ryan. I was going to go to Vidora. That's one of our local spots around here in Rockwall. It's really good. But their margaritas are about $16. And it's definitely about a third of the size of this. And I'm working on a budget here. So, until those sponsorships come in, we're going to have to, slum it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Contact us. Anybody. All right, we're going to hit on to our second segment, which is going to be the Olympic chaos that's going on. I know today is the closing ceremonies, and this morning, U.S. hockey team, the men's, got gold. Haven't had gold since 1980. Wow. And the women,
long time coming.
The women's hockey team pulled it off too a couple days ago against Canada. I think that's the first time both teams have won gold at the same time, which is amazing.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I mean, I think they were good. I wish it wouldn't have been on at like 8 this morning.
Oh my God!
By the time I realized that it was going on, it was in overtime, and I couldn't even get the TV on before we scored to win it.
I know.
And I was like, well, okay, that's good.
I think it was a 7 something it started. It was very, very early. I was like, oh my God. I rolled over.
They're across the world, but
yeah,
it's all about me. So
how is it affecting me today?
Exactly.
So we're going to hit into the Italy now, to the controversy on the curling court. I guess that's what you want to call it, the court.
I have a body built for curling. I'm telling you, I could just be a superstar. But we don't have any ice around here.
No ice. No. It ain't getting that cold now. So, just once a year.
Yeah, and nobody can drive. I think so. What the controversy was the extra touching of the stone when they're releasing it. There was 3 teams caught doing it, men and women from Canada, and one Great Britain's team, men's team. And basically, when they were releasing the stone on its path, they were giving it a little extra shove with their finger, and apparently that's a no-no.
Yeah, I guess the rules state that once you're only supposed to be able to touch the stone with the handle, and any kind of touching of the actual granite piece is not good. You're not supposed to be able to do it. Front view, from any of the views, you see the finger moving. All the side view cameras, you can see the actual finger touching.
I mean, even touching once you release the handle, you're not supposed to touch anything else.
Yeah, it's on its path.
And this is a gentleman's game, apparently, where they are supposed to account for their own fouls. And that's where all this got really exciting, was when they were cursing at each other.
Oh, yeah. The Swedish team was
calling the guy out.
Which is, if y'all don't know, that's the gentleman Mark Kennedy from Canada, which from the argument that was going on the ice sounded like this is something that he's known for in the international stage. He's done this before, and he's just never been called out on it. And this is kind of the first time it was brought to the attention of the officials. And yeah, they were going at it with each other, yelling. Still lost the game. Sweden still lost, so didn't really help them out too much. But
but it's very clear on video.
Oh yeah,
he did it.
100%.
Even though he denied it with every bit of his body.
What are you talking about? The whole team did it. That's my thing. I'm like, come on, guys, let's not cheat. Like, you guys won. Yeah, I think the only year that they didn't podium was in 2012. I mean 2022. They got 4th place, so they missed it by one place.
Sweden was a little butthurt because they're defending gold medalists.
Yes, you can tell they were super mad about it. But
in curling, no video review is allowed.
No videos.
It's got to be called by themselves.
And that's the hard part, You see them out there. Sweden called it, went talked to the officials. Canada's whole team denied it, and we didn't do anything. Which they're well-versed in communicating and denial of the touch, but they all do it. So now we're going to move on to figure skating, where there was another controversy. The U.S. team pairs got silver medal. A lot of people were saying the French judge gave the French team a massive lead while lowballing the Americans. During the press conference, the Americans talked, and it's kind of sad. These people work so hard to get to the Olympics, and to feel like you've been cheated and feel like you weren't given a
It's probably not even them that feel that cheated. It's just all of us.
Oh, yeah, because you watch the performances. No, I'm not a figure skating judge.
You got the body for it.
You watch it, you look at it, you get upset. You're like, see these mistakes that, like I said, this is a normal person's able to pick up. And what ends up happening is they go to the judges give some ridiculous amount to the French and end up jumping the Americans and getting gold. And it just feels bad, listening to these guys talk in the press conference about how hard they work all these years, and then not to feel like their performance is top notch, and not to get the place that they were supposed to get. So
yeah,
it sucks.
It does suck. I mean, I don't think you should be allowed to judge your own country's competitors.
Shouldn't.
They should have every country that is judging there present, but when your team is on the board, you shouldn't be judging.
Yeah, they should have almost like a tag team match. You tag somebody else in from another country, just so there's no bias. Everyone's kind of all right, clear judging. Everything's good. We don't have to worry about this judge or that judge. That's how it should be. You should have extra judges to be able to shuffle in and fill those spots for competing countries of the judges. So
right, I agree.
A couple other things. I don't know if y'all watched the beginning of the Olympics. Miss Lindsey Vonn, crazy. She tore her ACL middle of January. Just threw a brace on it. Said, "Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna throw a brace on it. We're gonna race." She goes out there.
Well, she tried it out. She went down the hill and said it felt stable enough with the brace that she would be able to compete. And being that this is probably her last chance, she went with it, and it did not end well.
No. I watched her
X-rays are posted online
right now. I did see that. The bionic leg.
Oh, my God.
She's got screws and plates everywhere. But it's just crazy. I watched her training videos on her Instagram just to see kind of what her preparation was for the Olympics. This is post-tear. She's doing box jumps with a brace, but she's doing lunges. This is crazy.
Oh, she's super athlete.
It's crazy how they're doing this, man, with – we work in surgery. We see people with torn ACLs. They're like hurting.
They ain't doing nothing.
They're not moving. And this lady, man, to have that willpower to want to win and go to the Olympics, it's crazy. And for her to go down, like that and shatter her tibia. I'm talking. It's bad.
It's demolished.
Multiple pieces.
I saw 3 plates. I counted on the X-ray over 25 screws.
Oh, yeah. Crazy. And
that's not even fixing the fibula. The fibula is still smashed in that.
Still smashed. It's going to be a long recovery, and that's one thing she's been posting, the surgery's not the part. It's the actual post care that
Right.
she's been struggling with. You got to think you're on antibiotics. You got your body's
Pain's got to be
pain
terrible.
medicine, just, hurting. You're not moving, so that blood's not circulating. And they probably got her on some type of regimen, physical therapy, stuff like that. And I don't even know if she got her ACL fixed.
I don't know. I know she had 3 surgeries in Italy, and she's back in the States now. And I think that's when they fixed, because she got an external fixator, which is basically where you have pins and rods coming out of your bones, holding them in place, and they're all kind of rotted together on the outside of your leg because it's not the right conditions to fix the fracture on the inside. So people that don't work in surgery and stuff like that, you may not understand. It's just literally like
an erector set.
pin. Yeah, exactly. Just pins coming out of your bones.
Everything's on the
holding
outside.
them in place.
Yeah, holds
waiting
it.
for swelling or something like that to go down. And then I guess when she got back in the States, they went ahead and fixed her tibia, which I don't know. I mean, she can't do anything else to that leg.
That was a long surgery. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, for sure.
We've done some bad fractures, but nothing multi like that, and that's multi-hour.
Not in a long time.
She's going to be out for a while. Hopefully, she's not going to compete in the Olympics again, which is good. But just recovery wise, it's going to be a long road. Hopefully, she's able to get through therapy, get to being just a normal person again.
I mean, she's going to have to have her head on straight to just emotionally deal with this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know anytime an athlete gets told that you can't do something anymore, it's very hard on them.
It's like taking something away from somebody that they've worked their whole life for. And,
For sure.
she, even when she was in retirement, coming out of retirement to compete, like that's a big thing to do. And for her to put herself out there and get hurt like that, it sucks. But, I think with her Olympic kind of prestige, she's set. So she really don't have to worry about working anymore with her sponsorships and everything.
I'm sure she'll stay on as a coach or a mentor or something.
She could be a team coach or, training facilities. I know they them up in
And she
Colorado
did say
Springs.
that the ACL wasn't the reason she crashed.
No, I don't think it was that. You hit
Whatever those flag things are.
The little moguls or whatever you call those things. That thing, she hit it, blasted her shoulder, and kind of threw her off balance. They're flying down that hill. So
For sure. No, thank you. No, thank you.
No, thank you. Next, we're going to move on to the.
You don't see those injuries in curling.
No, not in curling. So this is a segment that's a part of the Olympics that no one goes and talks about a lot, which is the Olympic Village.
Oh wow,
Being stuck in the Olympic Village the whole time. I didn't know that the Olympic Association gives out condoms.
Yes,
this year.
They've been doing it since 1988.
Seoul Olympics, 1988.
In order to prevent STDs and HIV.
So I'm assuming this is its own Olympic event because at the beginning of the Olympics there was 10,000 condoms given out,
Right.
And in 72 hours
They were gone.
depleted.
Now it does claim that they're used as a Olympic souvenir, so people are getting as many as they can and sending them back or whatever.
What you
hoarding
think?
them.
Well, you think about 10,000, you're like, oh man, 10,000 is a lot. But in the summer games, it's average 300,000
Yes.
condoms given out. But you got to think this is more countries, more sports and events and things like that. But who are they
a lot of
buying?
activity.
Is this Trojan Durex? Who's getting to who's saying, hey, putting the
They're
call
not
in?
advertising very well.
No, they're like, hey, we need about 1 million condoms. You go in and get us some of these condoms, okay? And do they have special? Like, I want to see one. Does it have like
Are
a
these
special?
athletes not recovering?
Yeah. What is this?
What are they doing in their off time here?
Valentine's Day was definitely a
yes,
extreme sport that day. They were going in door to door knocking.
That
Hey,
one was not
I'm
on
next.
Peacock.
That was not on Peacock. That was on another station that we don't want to talk about.
Wow.
Now we're going to move on to the athlete from the Norwegian biathlete who won bronze medal, then immediately told the camera that he cheated on his girlfriend 3 months ago.
This guy, has nobody ever taught him what not to say?
He must have had a guilty conscience for him to just sit there and he's like,
He can be guilty and be honest to himself on the phone.
You literally-
This is national television.
you
world
literally have your
television.
medal in your hand and you're like, yeah, Norway, great. I cheated on my girlfriend 3 months ago. Like, is she watching? Like, or is she there with you? Like, that's just a weird thing to pop in your head to think about. Like, this is the perfect time for me to say something. Like,
Maybe he didn't get any of the condoms.
he probably didn't. They're like, oh, your country's too small.
Wow.
We gave them to everybody else. Sorry.
Talking about his country. That's rough.
I just thought it was weird.
That
hearing
is weird.
Story,
It's like,
I'm like, it's
not
not a
he
good
has
timing.
Tourette's or something, and it just came out.
He probably does. We need to check his medical records.
I don't think we can do that. That's illegal.
That's in Norway, so they'll release him. Last thing we're talking about in the Olympics is this Australian bobsledder by the name of Desi Johnson.
My goodness.
Man. So she is a
Not
dual
all-
sport.
Not even just her. Like all the women athletes are in such great shape, and whoever designed these uniforms
Aerodynamic.
wanted them to see the shapes.
So what gets me is, we'll just talk about Desi in general. She's a dual sport athlete. She does rugby and she does bobsledding. So people are like, who came up with this sport? Like, why is bobsledding a thing? Or even the luge,
skeleton.
The skeleton.
That's the one that gets me. You're just
flying down the
praying
ice.
you don't crash.
Yeah, and someone did crash and died in, I think, 2010. But my thing is, like, when you're going and you're like, I want to be an Olympic athlete, winter Olympic athlete. I want to do the bobsled. Like, where does that come from? Like, I'm like, oh, I want to be a skier, the big snowboarder. But bobsledding, I'm like, you see their lower body. They have to be massive legs to be able to get the
You
speed.
just work your way down the list.
Yeah, it's like
Winter Olympics.
I didn't
is
make it.
Yeah.
Let me move on to the next one. Oh,
I mean, she's probably tough if she's playing rugby, so she probably didn't care too much. I'm surprised she
wasn't
didn't do
in-
the skeleton.
she was definitely not going to do figure skating.
No. No.
She could have got curling in, but no, it's just crazy, how these athletes, they train for these sports, and some of them you talk to them, they interview them, that's like, oh, it felt, something that my friend did, and I decided I wanted to do it, and it's like, who thinks about that? Like, I want to be a bobsledder.
I don't know how much bobsledding you can do in Australia.
Not a lot of ice.
Not much ice, right?
Not a lot of ice, and they probably have courses. I know when we went up to Utah, they have that Olympic training bobsled course. You can go, you can pay to go down it, but
No, thank you.
I don't know if I want to do that.
No.
As just a person that is interested in different things, I don't know if I want to pay to go down and do that. I've never said, oh man, that would be so fun. I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not jumping. I'm not doing any of those things. I'm too old.
It's like a roller coaster with no coaster.
Yeah, no
You're
coaster.
just going down this hole and hope that you don't crash.
Exactly.
Stay
I
in
don't
the
know,
cart.
man. It's crazy, and I wish the best to all the athletes. I wish
It's
you
crazy.
go
I was
home.
talking about, you were talking about the training and stuff. I saw somebody said, like one of the figure skaters, that they have to pay like $100 and something thousand a year just for their training, and obviously they're not going to make a lot of that money back.
And that's what I was just gonna say. Like, they're going back to their home country, and there is a list of what these countries pay for medals.
Yes.
Not just if you don't win anything, you ain't getting any money. I don't think.
Well,
I think they're paying for you to go,
It
but
depends on which country.
yeah,
So,
but to win gold, silver, bronze, there's a specific number that these athletes get from their home country for competing. But like I said, it's crazy, like how it fluctuates by country.
yeah, it's weird. Like Singapore, which obviously not a huge country, probably doesn't win a whole lot of gold medals, will pay their person $700,000 if they get a gold medal.
That's a lot of money.
Here in the U.S., we're going to give them $37,500.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a big difference.
where the kind of gray area and all this that I was looking at is a lot of these countries, they may not give them money for the gold medal, but they're going to cover all their expenses as far as training, purposes go.
flights,
But
getting
that's not
there.
every country.
No.
So,
Well, you have smaller countries that don't have a big footprint in the Olympics, and that's both summer and winter.
and it's some of the athletes, not every athlete is the one that's expected to win.
Yeah.
So some of these are just limping in, per se, and they're probably not well known, probably don't have a whole lot of sponsorships, stuff like that, and it's all on their own. If they don't win anything, how much are they out?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a lot of fun if you're
not winning.
Yeah.
Oh, now we move on to the NBA deadline. Oh, yeah. The
Wow.
NBA.
That was the wrong button.
Yeah. So, the NBA deadline just passed, and some crazy moves going on in the league. I think the biggest one.
I thought there were some pretty good ones, actually.
Well, I think one of the bigger ones that I saw was the Anthony Davis
Obviously,
to the Wizards.
That hits home for us.
The Mavericks.
Dallas people, I've been a Dallas Maverick fan for as long as I can remember, but I recently disowned them because of last year's trade deadline.
Oh, yeah. But is there return? They get Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, and some draft picks.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was a great trade because, we got 2 first-round picks. One of them's a top 20 protected. We got 3 second-round picks. Marvin Bagley, which is a former top 5 pick. He was actually number 2 overall, I think, in 18, maybe. I thought it was a good trade. You got young players in return. You got picks in return. We got more for Anthony Davis, who's hurt,
than you got for Luka.
Than we got for Luka, who's a constant MVP candidate. Now, obviously, Luka has his own issues and stuff, and we weren't. We got to work. You're going to work with what you got there, but I mean, he did have us in the finals literally the year before, so that's why I've been spurned. Now, we did get the NBA did pull one for us. With the draft,
the lottery,
last year,
baby,
yeah, and got us the number 1 overall pick with like point-something% chance of winning it.
He's been doing good. Flag. He's been doing great.
He's gonna be good, man.
He's gonna be good. He just needs a little bit more time. He's young.
I think he's gonna be
18.
I know. He's
crazy.
Gonna be a more athletic Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I think the other big trade, James Harden to the Cavaliers.
Oh, that was a good one. Cleveland kind of went. That was them going for it type of deal. They gave up Darius Garland, which is a pretty good starter for them, a second-round pick, and
for this year, right? Coming up.
Yes, for the draft this year. And then Harden's been averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists before he made it to Cleveland. But that gives Spida somebody to go along with, and potentially somebody to take the scoring pressure off of him. Now, obviously, James Harden hasn't been Mr. Clutch in the playoffs, so maybe he'll turn that around. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're going to have a hard time still in that division. But I think some of the questions we should talk about, too, is the trades that didn't happen. One of the biggest ones was the Giannis trade.
Oh.
He wasn't moved. All these rumors, all this talk, he wants out, all this stuff, not moved.
I don't know, man. He's still a top player. He puts up defensive rebounder. He's
no doubt.
Great assist player. I don't know what they're asking.
They were asking. Since you asked me, I'll let you know. 5 first-round picks.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
Plus elite young players in return.
That's a lot.
Giannis has 1 year left with a player option for 1 year. So basically team control for 1 year, and he has an option to stay with the team for that second year. Total cost is going to be $120 million. That's a lot of money.
It is.
But the price is a lot. Obviously, you start high,
but still 5 picks, and then young players. You're pretty much giving up your future. You have to have a roster in place. But if you have a roster in place, why would you go for Giannis? That's the thing. It's like,
well, look at what happened years ago. This is what put OKC where they're at.
Yeah.
They let go of what the hell's his name?
Kevin Garnett.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Westbrook?
No.
Harden?
No. I see him. What the hell's his name? He went to the Clippers, and they gave him
you're talking about
Paul George.
Paul George.
They gave up Paul George. They got a shit ton of picks. They built this whole team from those picks. They got Shai Gilgeous in that trade as well. Not in those picks, with the picks.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be contenders forever.
Don't bet on them.
Well,
they sit on the bench a lot.
Don't put them in your prize picks.
Don't put them in your prize picks.
Don't put them in your prize picks, but you could probably put them on your team bets.
Yeah, you can do team bets to win, but individual stats, they'll let the second string, third string get in and play. I'm like, this is killing me, man. I'm like, I thought you were going to get 30 points. No, we sit down at 15.
Wow. Yeah, they struggle sometimes, but they're good. They're just a young core of players and really good. So I'm surprised Milwaukee being in 12th in the East right now, they didn't make that trade.
No.
I think Golden State was very big on going after them, but then they settled for Porzingis.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that's a bad fit. I don't think
No,
it's a bad fit. He just
he's
hadn't
been
played.
around. Yeah, he's been around. The other one was the Trae Young. That one was.
Yeah,
I think that's been lingering for a lot of teams to pick up Trae. You know, he was with Atlanta, and that was the whole Luka deal. You remember that back in the day? But he moved on to the Wizards.
Yeah, and
he's going to be
Porzingis
with AD.
has only played 17 games this year, so it's really hard to measure how much of a factor he'll be. I think he fits the Golden State scheme.
Yeah.
Being that stretch five, who's going to provide you some defense at the point of attack just because of his blocks. He's not a great defensive player, but he will get some blocks.
Very lengthy.
But he can shoot, and
he can shoot.
He can play the perimeter, which is what they like to do.
Yeah.
Ja was a big trade candidate there for a while too, and you hadn't heard much from Ja since he's been getting in trouble. But they were asking
Memphis, the fire sale.
Yeah, they were asking for 1 first-round pick and young players for him.
Well, the Jackson Jr. he left to the Jazz from Memphis for 3 first-round picks. I don't know. I think they're gonna hit the reset button.
But if you're selling him, who's definitely core,
core team,
lots of years of control, why would you not sell Ja too?
Yeah, Ja needs to go.
I mean, I just don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me when you would sell probably efficiently the better player. Now, Ja has that star kind of capability every now and then, but he's been down.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you? Because you only have 1 more year, I think, control of him. So 2 years.
2 years.
My bad. 2 years, 87.
That's a tough one. He's a great player. He's shown before the issues, he was a great player. He'd go out every night, just killing it.
He was going to be your star player, and he put up star efforts.
Oh yeah, consistent.
His off the court life is what's got him in trouble and kind of got him in the spotlight for the wrong reasons, and I think it's affected his performance. To be fair,
yeah, he hasn't really been putting up too much this year. He's averaging 28.5 minutes, 19.5 points.
It's not terrible. I mean, that's more than a role player. That's more than a role player. Now, what's his shooting percentage?
Shooting percentage is 41.
Not great, but not terrible.
Free throw 89.
That's good.
Threes 23.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Not efficient from downtown. But,
no.
I mean, that's okay. He doesn't have to be a downtown player on certain teams, like especially Golden State. He would be a good drive and kick kind of player.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if he had put him as like not necessarily the core, but coming off the bench, helping.
Kind of
you said,
Jimmy Butler role for so many years.
Yes.
I mean.
Well, that's what Jimmy was doing in Golden State before he got hurt. Like, I think Golden State, you have your you know who the superstar is, Steph Curry. If he needs a lot more role players like he did when he was winning those championships. He had that core team around him they can come off the bench, shoot threes, score. Ja needs to go to somewhere where he's not the main person on the team, the superstar, and he can be a good, efficient.
I mean, it's about to happen. We're going to see it either next year. He's going to get traded next year, or he'll sign in free agency not after next year, but 2 years.
2 years, yep.
I bet he gets traded next year.
Oh yeah.
If things don't look up for Grizzlies,
they'll be fishing to see if they can get somebody on the line,
and they should. I mean,
they're not, as long as they don't ask for anything like they're Giannis. That's crazy, man.
I mean, every team should be the same way. I mean, I think about this in all sports. You have your team, and when you look at your team as a GM, you have your untouchables.
Oh yeah.
You put them in a spot. Everybody else, it's a business.
It's replaceable. Yeah. Everybody gets replaced.
Obviously, if we have a good situation going, I'm not going to feel the pressure to replace people, but. It should be always on the mind of, especially your GM. I mean, that's what I should have been.
The GM definitely has to be thinking about the future, living in the moment, trying to get a team together to win a championship, make a championship run.
Yep, that's the goals.
That's the goal, and thinking about the future later on. Like, you're going to give up a lot to get superstars and have them move to different teams, move around. But some of those GMs make moves. Some of them are scared. They're like, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to see if we can get some developing players, maybe pick some people up in the draft and see if we can get them moving. Summer League, like I said, there's a lot of potential there and a lot of players that are in college right now that potentially can move up and
this
be great
college
teams.
Draft is going to be crazy.
Oh. Before we jump back in, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, tap follow right now so you don't miss any new episodes of Happy Hour Playbook. It helps the show grow and keeps this community building. We drop new episodes covering life, work, sports, music, and betting. No filters, just real conversation. All right, now let's run it back. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
The amount of players this year. I saw an article that was talking about if Cooper Flagg had not reclassified, where would he go in this next draft? And it's freaking tough.
He wouldn't have been the number one.
I don't know. He would have been competing for. I think he's one or number
top
two.
10. I think top 10. He would have been in top 10.
He'd have been top 5.
There's some good college players out there.
None of those college players have played against Team USA as a 17-year-old.
Yeah, true.
And balled out. So, I mean, I still think he fights for number 1 spot, maybe even number 2. But, I mean, this draft is definitely a lot deeper than his was. And I'm excited for it because, obviously, the Mavericks are going to have a chance to pick in that top 5 probably, pending the lottery, which is a dumb thing. But I guess it prevents your tanking.
Oh, yeah. Cheating.
But, yeah. But, we're going to have a lot of discussions about this kind of stuff coming up because the NFL draft's going to be coming up in the next 2 months. So I'm
exciting.
Definitely ready for that.
I'm ready for football already.
Oh, for real, every day.
College. Let's go.
I'm ready for you got March Madness coming up.
Oh, yeah, March Madness.
Get that going at work so we can talk shit to each other.
Baseball's back, baby.
Baseball is good.
Baseball is back. Let's go.
I'm ready for baseball. Texas won today, even though spring training doesn't mean anything. But
it's back. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
we got sports.
I'm ready for opening day. Rangers have a decent lineup, decent chance. Just going to depend on injuries, but we'll do a preview of that probably next week or the week after.
Oh yeah, we'll look at the season and see how that's going to be. Get it all lined up.
I'll be there.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the segment you all been waiting for.
I don't think so.
Behind the drapes. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it's not the drapes you want.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go ahead and get real for a second, just talk about what we do all day. I know here, have fun, talk about sports, drinks, things like that, but we do have day jobs.
Yeah.
Our
we
jobs,
got to keep them.
We got to keep them. It's literally inside people's bodies. Now, I know a lot of people, think of surgery and think of things like that as they think of us as like
doing compare us to all the movies.
Grey's Anatomy, The Pit,
pulling gallbladders out of noses. And
stuff.
It doesn't work that way.
It's not. Everything's not going down in the ER. I'm sorry, guys. We have trauma stuff. We have elective cases that we do. But they're all interesting too, Myself, I'm a surgical tech. Mr. Wesley over here is a circulating nurse. Yeah. Just to kind of give you a little background of what we do. I'm the guy that scrubs in the cases. I'm the one that's elbow to elbow with the surgeon, passing instruments, helping them in any particular moment where they need help.
I think the good description you had was of like an airport.
Oh, yeah. So, like, if we want to rank the system, we have the surgeon being the pilot of the plane.
Right.
We have the circulating nurse is like air traffic control. They're making sure things don't crash, And then me being the surgical tech, I am the mechanic, just making sure everything works, putting things together, taking things apart, keeping the plane going. So, but it's crazy, I've done this 13 years, and I still have joy for it. I enjoy going to work. I enjoy what I do. We do mostly orthopedics, so joint replacements,
sports
medicine, broken bones.
Do lots of ENT. We do everything really, but that's just kind of our comfort zone.
Yeah, that's something we've been doing for the longest time, and that's like we said last episode. That's where me and Wes met down in surgery. But it is tough. It is a stressful job. It's a job that you're constantly moving. Like I said, you've got patients. You're thinking about them, their safety. But we're trying to be, efficient, have a good time too.
It's a different world.
It is. It's totally different, and it's hard. There's nothing to really compare it to.
Well, like I said, the airport. I think it's a great thing. If I'm air traffic control, if I somehow disappear, you.
Oh yeah, we crash.
And the pilot. No, you and the pilot can still land the plane. It may be in the wrong hemisphere.
Oh yeah,
but you can still land the plane.
It's rough. We might be landing on a road somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, all these planes. These planes landing in the middle of the freeway and stuff.
Well, it's like the surgeon. He's going to be able to complete the surgery with or without a surgical tech.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's 30 minutes or 4 hours, depends on how good your surgical tech is. And that's one of the things I've always believed, especially in my years in management and stuff like that. The surgical techs are the ones that are really, I mean, and nurses are going to kill me for this, but they're the main person in the OR. If I go into an OR as a circulator nurse and I have a surgeon that I've worked with and I do everything I can, if the scrub tech is not doing a very good job, it's going to be a rough case for everybody.
It's tough.
Yeah. If you have the worst nurse in the world and you have a great scrub tech, that worst nurse thinks that they had a great day because everything went smooth. I mean,
I'm over here huffing and puffing like, damn, I've been getting my ass kicked all day, and they're just like chilling.
I know, but that is what it is. I mean, honestly, speaking for scrub techs, the playing field should be very even when it comes to compensation in the operating room. Now, I also believe that our compensation should be above other departments. Now, that's not saying the other departments aren't important, but when it comes to moving between, especially myself, I've worked in many different areas. I can go flow between different areas and do just fine and know exactly what I'm doing. People can't just come to the OR and know what they're doing. It's not possible, and it's not safe, and it won't be successful. And we've seen that, throughout our years with people trying to come in and transition, and it didn't work. And and they think, just because they see me in there who's been doing this for 16 years that, oh, Wes all he does is sit around and crack jokes and make fun of people. Well, no, you can't. My efficiencies make up for my ability to make fun of Chris.
Yeah.
I mean,
we find time, and that's the thing. Like, we get a lot of people like, oh, you guys are just cracking jokes, laughing. Well, the thing is, when you're good at your job and you're good at what you do and you feel comfortable, it's all about being comfortable. And you're comfortable doing what you're doing. You can do things like that. The surgeons feel comfortable. It's all about communicating with your team. Anytime I've had a new nurse work with me, I always tell them the same thing. Look, if you look bad, I look bad. So let's try not to get to that point. If you need help with something, you let me know. If I need something, I'm just going to look at you, and you're going to know what I need. Yeah. Like, that's when you work with people and you get that efficiency down as a team.
And that's not fair for people who don't work with each other as much, but it's hard to explain that factor. It's hard to explain the knowledge that you have. Like, okay, I know about this time in the case, what we're getting at, and if all of a sudden I see you like looking for something on the back table, I know two things that it could be. So I'm going to go grab those two things. I come back, you may have found it, or I open it and give it to you.
Yeah.
No time wasted, no nothing.
Yeah, it's a lot of time we just look at each other and you're like, they'll look at what you're looking at, or you just throw up your hands like, doing hand signals to each other, and it works. Like I said, it doesn't disrupt the flow, but it's also being able to work with those people and those people feeling comfortable with communicating.
You're only as good as your team is in the OR.
Yeah.
I mean, on the nursing unit, a good team would be nice, but that's just not how floor nursing works. I mean, it's unfortunate they get beat up, and that's why I almost quit nursing 11, 12 years ago, because it was just so bad. It's not about caring for patients anymore. It's just about who you can make happy and, not hurt anybody, really, is the scary part of things. But luckily, never had any problems with that in my career. But I know there's a lot of floor nurses out there that are leaving the field because it's impossible to make, administration, patients, and yourself happy.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. You're juggling everything. You're juggling to make everyone happy, and there's always a sacrifice.
Right.
Everybody wants. They're like, these patients aren't patients anymore. They're customers. They got to leave us good reviews. They've got to do this. They've got to do that. And it's like
The Pit, that new show, The Pit, really puts a better perspective on that with that ER doctor. He goes over. I guess they're getting on to him about his Press Ganey scores, and he gives them the reality. Like, well, if you hire more nurses and get these patients, taken care of where they need to be at, then I'm not overwhelmed and I can do that.
Yeah.
But they don't want to spend the money to do that, and that's why we have these, in these union states, they go on strike.
Oh yeah, New York
is that New York one still going on?
I haven't heard anything on it in a while, but that does come down to that. Like, the unions are protecting these people, and it's a double-edged sword. You pay your fees every year to these unions, but there's things that can't happen whenever you have a union backing you, and
you do have protection.
And it's just rough because administration, they see dollar bills, even if they tell you that they're not for profit. There's profit being made, money getting spent,
and there has to be profit, otherwise people don't get paid. But
and it trickles down. The doctors are getting their money cut from the insurance companies, and it trickles down to us.
Right.
And I want to say the
whole
pay.
Another story.
Yeah, I want to say the whole pay. the pay grade stuff hasn't changed in probably 10 years.
It's probably been 20 years.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like the amount of work that you do, and how much people say they appreciate the work you do. Oh, you work in the medical field. Oh, you do this. Thank you so much for all you do. And the compensation isn't there. It's definitely. I mean, it's just people think medical field. They think, oh, you're getting like this top tier. All this and that. It's not. It doesn't translate like that all the time.
I just think about it like when it comes to, and it's not necessarily us anymore, but like. There's literally nurses that are saving people's lives every day.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that they don't make as much money as some people that work at Costco or Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a problem. Now, it's not necessarily a problem with Buc-ee's or Costco. They're taking care of their employees. They probably have a very low turnover rate. They give great service. So it's shown there to prove our point. If you take care of your people, they're going to give great service. That's why they're so popular. But, I mean, it's hard to imagine that the person running, the meat department is making – more than the CV ICU nurse that is, doing CPR once or twice a shift or, I mean, it's just hard to imagine. I mean, I don't, and that's kind of why I've gotten away from the crazy stuff is like, I don't get paid more to go do all these crazy surgeries.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get paid more to be doing CPR every shift and, stressing about these really sick patients. I mean,
it's not worth it.
And they should be, right? I mean, in my opinion.
But we definitely should be compensated for it, but we're going to get into a couple of, myths or stereotypes. You have one big one is the surgeon is the God who does everything.
They think true. They are sometimes.
It's all internal. They're not. We have great surgeons we work with. Some have egos, some don't. Like I said, it makes your day go by quicker. Or kind of sucks too sometimes when you're dealing with some of them that just, I want to say bitch and complain, but some of those people you're just never gonna make happy. Never. But you have like your main ones, like I want to say the ones that are busiest are like our orthopedic surgeons. Those guys are like the contractor, construction worker type, in there banging it out every day, case after case. They're averaging 6 to 8 cases every time they come.
And those cases aren't easy.
No. And then we have our chill ENT doctors. Posh. Jet life.
They're all happy.
Every ENT doctor I've ever met is happy. Those guys love coming to work. They love the staff. They're always happy. Any issues with their patient, they're like, oh, it's okay.
Some of them.
I understand. It's okay. And then, they're always on vacation enjoying life.
Or taking naps.
Which
I'm envious of.
They go home after they do surgery. They go take a nap, relax a little bit. But that's what people think about surgery. They like, oh, man, this surgeon is like, they're enjoying themselves. They're enjoying their fruits of their labor. And then you have some.
The fruit of their labor is surgery.
They
worked all this time to get all this clearance and all this education, and what they want to do is surgery, and that's what they want to do.
And they do a good job at it. Then you have people that hate their life.
That's in every profession.
Yeah, they come to work, they're miserable, everything's horrible in their life. They're just. And you get tired sometimes of listening and hearing it, and you're just like, whatever. It's so repetitive, and you hear it daily, and it's like, okay, whatever. You're getting paid a lot more than I am, so I can only imagine how much you hate your life. But
right.
But we're gonna go ahead and get into our decompression, what we do for fun outside of work. One of them is doing this podcast. It's actually.
It's a new decompression. We're like, okay, this is our therapy. But stand-up comedy. Yeah,
we got into this.
Big fan.
We got into this a couple of years. Maybe 4 years ago.
Shit, I've been watching stand-up comedy for ever.
Watching it,
I just started going.
We just started going. We started going about 4 years ago, and a couple of people that I can remember off the top of my head. Ralph Barbosa. Before he got famous, he was an opener. We saw him at the Addison Improv. That guy, super funny. Matt Richards, he came with Marlon Wayans when we went to see him. Super funny, has the greatest Trump impression I've ever seen.
He was with Craig Robinson, too.
He was with Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson, I don't know if you guys know, he's from The Office, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah. This Is the End.
Zack and Miri.
Yeah.
He's super funny. his show. He comes out with a piano.
He's also on the cartoon, The Bad Guys.
Oh yeah, the
He's
bad
Shark,
guys.
Mr. Shark.
Yep. So he's super funny. He puts on a great show. Gets the whole crowd, interacts with the whole crowd. It's super super funny. JB Ball, real good funny opener. He came in with Brad Williams. Brad Williams went to go see. He's a little person from Denver.
You've seen him?
Yeah.
Man, I want to see him. He's
Dude,
coming
he's
to town soon.
super funny, super funny. But JB Ball, if y'all look him up, he's on Instagram. He's super funny too. Both of them came together. And who else? So we've done the small venue. It's more intimate. It's
So I've done a couple different venues.
you've done the big ones though.
Right. So Cat Williams is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, I love Cat.
His original,
Cat's hilarious.
His original ones were just, I mean, they're watch-worthy over and over.
Oh, for sure.
I took my wife to see him last year at the Big CU Theater in Grand Prairie, and it was a good show. I mean, it was a good show. It's Cat Williams, but the venue was so monstrous that it didn't feel like, I felt like I was watching the screen. Because
I got you.
You know, they have these huge screens that are on him the whole time, and it's just like watching. I'd rather watch it at home,
yeah.
Netflix. In that situation, I love that it's an improv. I mean, we've been there multiple times. I took my wife to see her favorite one back in November. We sat like 10 rows off. I mean, it was awesome.
Yes, same here. We went. My wife's first comedy. She was so against it. She's like, I don't want to see people getting made fun of, and a lot of comedians play off the crowd, and some don't. They have their own little routine they go through, and you never hear them. I want to say that was Marlon Wayans. I don't think he talked once about the crowd. He didn't.
No,
a lot of other ones they will. They'll look at the people in the front. They'll have
it's kind
talk
of the lower,
to them.
I think it's the lower end ones. Just the ones trying to get. I don't know. I think they just like to interact with them. I think some of them are so, like Marlon Wayans, he's so used to it that he's focused on what he's doing. He's looking past the audience at the cameras.
Yeah, because he usually has a film crew that's there filming it. But I took my
he was
wife.
good still.
Yeah, I took my wife for the first time. We went to go see Craig Robinson, and we left, and she said she had so much fun. She's like, it's not what I thought it was. It was super funny. Just the piano playing, the interaction with the crowd, the songs, and he goes, y'all know this song? And he starts playing it on the piano, and everyone starts singing it.
Part of
Waking up, it's Folgers in your cup. That's a big one.
He does it all the time.
I wear my sunglasses at night. He's like, dun, 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 dun. It's just he interacts with the crowd in a different way. Not in a, I'm going to make fun of you way, but like, let's see what y'all know way. You guys think y'all know me. Y'all know my skits and things that, you've seen my specials. Like, but let's see if y'all really know me. And I think he put a really good show out. And like for the regular non-comedian watchers, I think that's a good person to go see.
I think you just should go see just nobody. I'd like to just go show up one time, just not knowing who's going to be there and just have a good time.
Yeah.
I do.
No expectations.
Right. I mean, obviously I'd love to see Bill Burr or Chappelle or any of those big timers. They're never going to come to these smaller venues anymore. No. So that's what shut me away from that. There's so many good people out there that are so funny. I enjoy. I mean, even if you make fun of me, I think that's why we get along so much. It's just fun. Like, just if you can't laugh in life, what's the point?
Yeah.
Have a good time. None of this is harmful in any way.
And it's not due with malice. It's just have a joke. You crack a joke at somebody and laugh, and then 10 minutes later they come back with a joke, and you just laugh it off. You're like, hey, man, that was good. That was a good one. But I want to say, like, the venues and the people we've seen, who I want to see in the future. One of the big comedians, like for me, that I've watched, man, I was in high school and watching him on the BET Comic View was Gary Owen.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go see him, buddy.
Oh, Gary, man, that guy is hilarious. He's been in comedy for a long time. And I've seen a bunch of his. Yeah, he's coming to Shreveport. I've watched a bunch of his shows, his little YouTube reels, and short stories and Instagram reels pop up. And the guy is just hilarious, man. He definitely uses the crowd. He finds people in the crowd kind of finds their backstory and then goes off of that. Dude's hilarious though, but he puts on a good show from what I've heard. I haven't had a chance to see him in his previous times because he has come to the Improv. I think he was there last year. It was just a busy time of the year for us, end of the year, so I wasn't able to go see him.
In
so
December, wasn't he?
Yeah, so I didn't get to go see him, but he's definitely a bucket list person. Chappelle, bucket list. Cat, I have not seen, but I do want to see.
So good. That recent one he just put on Netflix is good.
But I did see I have that saved actually. I haven't watched that one yet, but definitely those guys.
I like Joe Coy.
Oh, Joe, he's good.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of his Netflix specials. Yeah, he's really good.
I did want to see. I think I'm planning on going to see Gary Owen in Shreveport. For one, Shreveport gambling, sports betting.
Oh yeah,
comedian. Sign me up.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, so now we're gonna get into just some random rapid fire things we want to talk about. With the whole closing of the Olympics, sports coming back, baseball, we have hockey is coming back. NBA started, when was it? Saturday?
I think on Friday.
Friday. So we got a lot of things in the mix.
Golf.
Golf. Oh, yeah, golf. Oh, MMA was on.
Oh, yeah. I hit big on the prize picks.
Me too. Which that was my first official win for the MMA. It was great.
That was good. Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I had him at 99.5 significant strikes.
Let's see what I had.
So, yeah, I actually have I'll tell you guys right now.
Yeah, I picked I had Carly, I'm assuming Judas, with more than 69 strikes. Got that one. Juliana Miller with more than 1.5 takedowns. She had 2. Anthony Hernandez, less than 24.75 minutes of fight time. He was fighting Sean Strickland, so I didn't think it was going to go the full weight. So I thought that was a pretty easy one. He didn't even make 13 minutes.
That's why I didn't bet on that part.
Yeah, and then Sean Strickland over 85 significant strikes. I got 110, so I hit that one 20 for 160. It was nice.
Yeah, I had Strickland with the 99.5 over. He ended up at 110 significant strikes, which he's usually in the 120, 130 significant strikes. And I knew it wasn't going to go the full.
Well, that's why I was worried about going any more with the Red Goblins, because that's where he knocks the guy out in the second round.
Yeah, exactly. I also had the Carly chick versus Miller. I had her at fight time. I had her at 10.25. She ended up going 15, which was 3 rounds.
Yeah, full weight.
Which got a win on that.
Knockouts in the women's.
No,
every now and then
they're going to go for they'll do a submission. There's not going to be a lot of knockouts.
Not too many.
Duncan Robinson for Detroit. He scared me. He was moving very slow yesterday, but I had him at Green Goblin, which is he should hit it.
Supposed to be easier.
7.5 points. He ended up with 17. Then I had Patrick Williams from out of Chicago, the forward. 4.5 points. He ended up with 6. So I'm glad I did that. I ended up winning that one. Who fucked me though was Tyler Hero, 14 points. I wanted him to get 18.5. Yeah. But today I got one going active.
Oh yeah.
And I got Jalen Johnson, Atlanta, 14.5 rebounds and assists. He got me 16. I was nervous with him. Kevin Porter, Milwaukee. We were just talking about Milwaukee. Had him at 7 assists. He got me 10. But to close the deal tonight, I need old-timer LeBron James to get me 6.5 assists. Can he do it? We're 1 quarter in already, and
0
he's
assists.
got 0 assists.
0.
So we don't know.
I have him as well. I also have rookie Con Knuppel, who's been outstanding this year. What a steal at whatever pick he was at. I think it was in the late first round. I need him to have 4 made 3-pointers. He has 0 so far into the second quarter. I've also got the LeBron James pick. Oh, we got 1 just now. Update. Bingo.
Woo! Just need 5 more.
Luka.
6 more.
Luka less than 4 made 3-pointers. He's playing Boston tonight. It's gonna be hell, he just hit one. And then Peyton Pritchard, I want him to have 3 3-point made. This was a free bet. This was a what they call a protected bet on Prize Picks. So if you lose, you get your money back. So
which is always good.
Oh yeah.
I did hit one yesterday for tennis, a couple of them.
You don't know
So I had
damn
Sebastian
tennis.
Korda. I had him at 18.5 total games. He hit 20. Had Dylan Brooks getting 20.5 points yesterday, and he ended up going out with 5 points. So they gave me that back. Didn't have to worry about his. Cade Cunningham from Detroit, I had him at 5 rebounds. He got 9. I also had Tyler Hero on this one for 11.5 points, and he got 14. And Wemby, I had him at 11.5 assists. He got 20 assists and rebounds. He got 21. Crazy.
Nice.
Boy showed up. San Antonio.
Nice. That one person didn't play hurt you.
Dylan Brooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He
I
broke
didn't,
his hand.
Oh, you see, I didn't watch the game. I saw he had 5, and I was, he's moving pretty good. And then I went to check, and it said reboot, which reboot on Prize Picks means, so if you have a 6-player
it doesn't count against you.
It doesn't count against you, so it just shortens it to 5. So you're not going to have the same
And I don't know what their
win
algorithm
amount
is on that, because usually it's if somebody like gets hurt or doesn't play.
Like for
the
NFL, it's
whole
like
game.
the second half. Like if you don't come back from the second half, like for the NFL, they reboot it. NBA, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like this guy got knocked out real early in the game, and they're like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, it's hit or miss. You know, it's hit or miss on what you're going to get. But that was a big win for me. One of the tennis guys got rained out yesterday, so I had to wait till this morning for them to continue play, and they sent me a notification, let me know that they won. So I was like, oh, great.
Nice.
That's always fun.
It's always nice to hit one.
Oh, yeah. Prize Picks, real good, easy, intuitive. I have
Not easy.
I've had FanDuel. I don't like it. It seems too.
I've tried the underdog as well. I don't like the way
It's clunky. It's like almost like
it doesn't
too.
flow.
It's
Yeah, it
too
doesn't
simple.
flow. It
It's
doesn't
too
flow as well.
simplified. It almost makes you think like they don't want you to think about it. But I guess that's because they want people just to pick it. But I want stats. I want to know. Sleeper has it, and Sleepers is really good. That's what we use for our fantasy. And
DraftKings has always been a good one, but
Yeah.
I don't use them. I only use them for just gambling in between.
I think Prize Picks,
groups of friends for.
it's definitely a good middle ground. It's got information that you need, and it's easy to do, and it gives you that option. I know I did Sleeper, and I didn't know how to do the flex versus the actual power play. And when I picked it, it was a power play. So if you get one of those wrong, you're
Power
fucked.
play is a huge gamble, but the flex gives you an option to
Win your
not
money back.
Exact. Well, yeah, you win your money back or win a partial amount of it, or in a
It doesn't hurt so bad.
Yeah. You're not trying to jump off the bridge.
Yeah, it's one of those. You got a 6 pick, and one of them you miss, you get double your money back. So if you put $10 in, you get 20. I'm like, yeah, it's not. A multiplier 35 or something.
It wasn't
but still,
the $580 that said you were going to win.
Yeah, now I got 40, but hey, I won my money back. I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's crazy
That hurt is bad. Vegas doesn't do that.
Yeah, but it's crazy how they know when you haven't bet in a while. They send you
They
all
start
these.
sending you all these little
Come on.
80% boost.
Come play. Oh, dude, the 70s, the 80 boosts, those are very enticing. You're like the Olympics. During the Olympics.
I'm in. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
40% and I'm in.
During the Olympics, they had I got the most like protected picks, the most boost because there wasn't anything going on. They wanted you to bet on Olympic hockey or like curling. They had all that on there you could bet on. And I was like, I don't really have.
I have no idea what this is.
I don't know too much about it to say, okay, I'm going to put $10 on this. It's kind of hard. So I went at least last week. At least 4 or 5 days without doing anything, just because I'm like, I don't know anything.
There wasn't anything going on.
There wasn't.
College basketball. I got into some college.
Oh,
basketball.
I did do college, and I got. I think I doubled my money on that, which it was some lower end teams. It wasn't anything. I think the biggest team was
Which by the
Cal.
way, Duke beat #1 Michigan yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
College coming up.
March Madness. Is
March Madness coming
up. It's
up.
going to be nuts. But
that's going to be a good one. All right, so closing out for today, I want to say thank you guys for watching and listening. This is another episode 2 of the Happy Hour Playbook. My name's Chris.
See you, boys and girls.
Bye. Love you. And that's the final whistle for today's Happy Hour Playbook. I'm Chris, and we're officially off the clock. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts so you don't miss out on our next slate of picks. Stay sharp, stay hydrated, and we'll see you at the next kickoff.